Hola, Letty. ¿Cómo estás? Richard, I've got some good chances, brother. I'm happy about that. Just in time. Always seems like whenever we declare stage 1 or stage 2, rain chances show up. Hey, Anna, how are you? Right, Santos? There it is. It is sweater weather. Alex, you're my man. The coffee is nice. It's looking good. It is Tuesday. Good evening. Oh, I feel like a little short guy. The camera got moved maybe a little bit. You can see my Hope Hits Harder. Great organization. You know, I talk about it quite a bit. My boy T-Bone and the late, great Janet Bounds. Hope Hits Harder bracelet. Boy, I'm all sponsored up tonight, right? No, but reach out to them. It is helping others persevere every day. They get people the items they need to spend those first few hours and days in the cancer unit with their child. It's really sad, but it's very, very loving, okay, that these children have somebody like Tommy T-Bone Bounds and his late great wife Janet to come alongside. They founded Hope Hits Harder years ago to make sure that families are equipped for when their life is turned upside down and their child is diagnosed with cancer. So Hope Hits Harder. All right, let's get to some weather. We've got a windy night. Good evening, Lydia. Chad, please pop this bubble. San Antonio's been in, we need the rain, right? And this is early. I mean, keep in mind that typically this is a, oh, didn't hit that right. This is a summertime pattern where we kind of shut things down and high pressure builds over top. What we call the high pressure cooker aloft. Got that from the great Rob Robin, meteorologist in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Always called it the high pressure cooker aloft. And it just camps out and you don't see rain for weeks. Well, that's kind of the pattern here, but not really. We're in a more quiet zonal flow pattern until Thursday, Friday. That's when things are going to start changing nicely for us, and we got an improving chance of showers and might even see a few thunderstorms. You see the wind outside tonight, north-northeast at 13 doesn't look so bad, right? But let's factor in the current wind gusts and see what's happening, and there you have it. 28 in the city is the highest on the map. 26 Del Rio's close. It's over 20 in most of those spots, and you notice it's San Antonio, north through the hill countries where we've got the gustiest north winds coming in. So the front is almost positioned right on top of Bexar County as far as any winds are concerned. But this is the most weather we'll get with the front, high winds. We won't see rain. We'll see a big drop in dew point, and we'll see a big drop in temperatures too. I'm going to show you, it's going to be a cold morning. Hey, Don Lucero, good to see you. Tell us about what you're up to. Always doing good deeds. Thank you, Deb. Let's see, gosh, it's been a little while since I've done a good deed, right? I don't know. We've got the Miss Helotes Scholarship Pageant coming up. That's a good deed where money raised is spent on education. We hand out scholarships Friday night at the Miss Helotes Scholarship Pageant. That's going to be really awesome. Winds are abrupt when they slammed into the house. Wow, see? There it is, Jenny. They were abrupt. There's DJ Discounts. What's up? Fresh outside. It feels good, right, Robert? Good to see you, David. Del Rio's here. Hey, Lydia, it's a windy night in Del Rio. A windy night in Del Rio. So let me show you what we've got on the front. Here she is, pushing south. And temperatures, well, you can see that they're dropping up north. There we go, 37 Amarillo, 47 Dallas. And you can really see how quickly the temperatures change where that air mass is still warm. 75 on the south end of the front, and then, or south of the front, and 49 at Midland. Comfort, Texas. God is good all the time, Arthur. Amen. Hey, Lisa Pinto, my buddy. What's up, Lisa? How are you? Great to see you. Whoa, Marina, what's happening? Bill Taylor, the science guy. All right, Jacob? Definitely. All right, so 44 Oklahoma City. Look at the snow near Memphis. Snow that goes right up. It's just east of St. Louis now, but earlier St. Louis had some snow, and it extends, it's by now east of, let's just take a closer look. I believe it's east of even Chicago. We were looking at this earlier. Look at that. Cincinnati getting snow. Man, that's a good band of snow in late April. That's incredible. Look at all, those are all freeze and frost advisories in blue. That's a wind, a red flag warning in the pink across the desert southwest. Andrea, good to see you too, Andrea. Thank you. Stephanie Van Pay's watching. What's going on, Steph Van Pay? Staying busy running for, oh, there we go. Let's hear it for Lisa Pinto. Give some heart. Leukemia Lymphoma Society's Woman of the Year. Let's hear it for Lisa Pinto. Hope you win it. I know you're going to go well. You're going to do well. And is there a debate? No, I hope not. But no, good luck with that. That's so awesome. Raising money to fight leukemia and lymphoma. My Uncle Louie lost a battle to leukemia. Quit fronting. There's Dave. That's really good. Hey, we need some rain. Oh, you know what made me laugh? Look at this. I had a great viewer reach out and say, look, I want to point something out to you on your drought report. This is fantastic. I'm going to share this at 10 o'clock too. Let's see. So she said, when I see that drought report, all I see is Godzilla with baby Godzilla. You can see Godzilla is going to be the one in brown, and then baby Godzilla in red, and they're both taking a swat, a slap, not a slap. She said it was I could look up the email, but at the coast. So look at that. You could really see it. And now that I pointed out, that's all I can see. Now that she pointed out to me, every time I look at it, I see Godzilla and then baby Godzilla in red. And they're both taking a swing, I guess is the best way to put it, on the Texas coast. I love that. That's too funny. But not funny with what we're looking at, right? A third of Bexar County in extreme drought. You can see almost all of Medina County. It just gets worse down I-35. And now the real effect, right? The Edwards Aquifer. And now we've got stage 2 water restrictions. So that means you can only water once a week, but now those hours of watering are restricted to 7 and 11 a.m. or 7 to 11 p.m. 7 to 11 a.m. or p.m. is when you can water with a sprinkler, okay, any irrigation system at home. Now you can hand water any day during the week, okay, and any hour, okay? But because we're now 10-day average at 649.6, below 650, we're in stage 2 for the first time in 3 years. We haven't been here. We've never been to stage 3. A lot of stage 3 starts to restrict water filling of pools. Downtown fountains have to be turned off. Stage 4 is when you can't use the word water in a sentence. But yeah, you see what's happening now. I mean, and we're hoping this is where we want the rain. I always like to show this map because if you want to hit a target, if you want to get a bullseye on where the rain's needed the most for the Edwards Aquifer, it's going to be that drainage area, recharge zone spot from San Antonio west to Uvalde and Brackettville. That's where we want to see the rain. Hey, good news. Let's go from that bad news to this good news. Oak season is dying. We have seen the peak for sure. Last Sunday, remember a week ago, 40,000. And boy, what an improvement to this Sunday and yesterday. Today, we're down to a medium 150. It's been dropping every day. This is the lowest count we've had in weeks. I can't even remember, you know. And so once we start seeing a few light days in a row, we know it's going to be on its way out. It's still hanging on, but it's definitely on its way out. We love it. All right, so let's talk about the temperatures, because this is really the story behind the front. We're not going to be seeing a chance of rain with this front. The air is just too dry, and it's only getting drier as we speak, okay? But look at this temperature drop by morning. 8:15, we bottom out around 47 or 48 in San Antonio, lower 40s across the hill country. Wouldn't be shocked if a few 38s or 39s sneak in to those low-lying spots of, say, Kerr, Gillespie, even Kendall counties. Then tomorrow afternoon, we'll warm up to about 71, maybe 72. Beautiful sunny day. It's going to be breezy at times on Wednesday, but not windy, just a little breezy. And then things change quickly because let me show you back on the winds. Notice how the winds will stay gusty through morning, right? There's 6 a.m., 14 to 17 up the I-35 corridor. Tomorrow afternoon, 11 to 12. So we're double digits all the way through this time tomorrow night. And then we start dying down. But notice as I back it up to about, let's see where that wind shift begins. It's really right about here, right about 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow, we start getting a good easterly wind. That's going to be some Gulf humidity that comes in. East-southeast winds are going to take the moisture up and fast. Watch this. Dew points go from 40s up to 60s, near 70 on Friday. So this is a big ramp up on humidity, and we're going to have fuel in the tank for the next system. So now we've got a system coming in Thursday into Friday with a good chance of getting some showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms on Friday. So watch the upper levels. You see a big system, that's the snow that we were looking at, heading to the northeast. And then notice the zonal flow. Now we start seeing that little dip. Notice around Los Angeles into northern Mexico, and that little dip, that's called the trough of low pressure, an elongated area of instability, of lift, and an environment conducive to rain. Well, that's what's happening. That trough's going to swing in. There it is, northern Mexico. You see it enhancing the upper level winds right across South Texas, right across most of Texas. This is when our chances start really picking up. And we could fuel a few thunderstorms because that kind of wind energy, we're going to have a little bit of wind shear, and that could, of course, help build these storms rapidly and punch through the cap and produce some hail and damaging winds. Alex Castillo's watching. You know, we have an Alex Castillo on our staff. Is that the Alex Castillo that's watching? More widespread rain? I hope so, Brandon. Boy, do we need it. So glad Oak, right, Dawn? It's feeling so good. Hey, Stacy, what's happening? Is Ken's going to have the online weather school this summer? Mike and Christy, thanks for that question. I hope so. That was a real treat, and I enjoyed doing it. We even got to field trips every Friday with the San Antonio Zoo. We even did a field trip with the San Antonio Recycling Department and taught recycling and what goes in which bin, and that was a really cool field trip. So I'm going to look into that. Cloudy with a chance of learning, and if it can return this summer, we're going to make that happen. It was so fun. In fact, I have to give a shout out. My daughter Carissa came up with that name. We were talking about it. You know, the pandemic was underway, and I was like, we got to do something. You know, because I would always go to classrooms every Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It would be Tuesday with Taylor. And I was like, oh man, that's going to change. So what can we do? Maybe we do something digital. And we said, all right, let's sit back and let's like really plan it out. And by the third week of March, maybe late week March, cloudy, you know, or we were sitting, we'll go back to that, we're sitting around the kitchen, and I'm like, what can we call it? You know, I want to have a great fun name. And my daughter, that quick, and she's studying to be a teacher, so this is going to come in handy. How about Cloudy with a Chance of Learning? You know, based on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, because we're big fans of that movie. And I was like, that's fantastic. It was so money. And then it went on, and we went through, what, July? I think went even into August. I mean, it went all summer. I think it was July. We wrapped it up at the end of July. So thanks for asking that. Oh, thanks, Harmony. Yeah, right? I love doing it. Haley, see, you learned something. Good to see you, Haley. Chivo, accidentally washed my car today. Okay, that's good news. That's when rain chances go up and up, Chivo. Good job. That's a, you know, selfless effort, so we all get the rain we need. So with this considered, the rainfall forecast is getting better, because here's what they're thinking. About half an inch, maybe close in San Antonio, and then definitely half an inch starting in New Braunfels, Seguin, and east into some 1.5 inch totals as you start getting closer down I-10 corridor to Houston. So this would, majority of which would fall Thursday, Friday. Okay, Thursday, especially Thursday night, but early Friday, because it looks like we should get this out by Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Let me show you an extended model that gave us a look at when this rain should be moving in and out. Okay, so we'll go into, here's Thursday afternoon or midday. There's 3 o'clock Thursday, pretty widespread on showers. Tapers off in the evening, but then overnight really picks up, and here comes some storms. And this is mid-morning Friday into early afternoon, and then look, rain is east of us by 4:20. This is 4:20, at 4:20. And notice again, heavy pockets east, where there's just abundant moisture. You get a little bit more dynamic for that forcing with that system, and boom, you get heavier rain totals. And you saw how the rain totals were going up as we moved east, and that radar forecast is indicating a very similar situation or whatever. Yeah, Chivo, definitely. Front moving in. North winds will stay breezy through tomorrow, into this time tomorrow for that matter. Oh, thank you, Sarah. It was so fun to do. And we'll get the field trips back up and going with the zoo. That was so fun. Mother Nature needs some wine. Could hook her up. What would Mother Nature drink? Like a good Merlot or a Cabernet? What kind of wine does Mother Nature drink? That's a good question. That's a good one. Thanks, Leslie. That made me laugh. Need rain for that grass, bro. I hear you, Brandon. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the weekend, yeah, we'll look at it on the 7-day, so you can see that the rain chances improve, but the rain is moving out by Friday evening. Here's 6 o'clock. You can see that most of the rain from west to east is out of San Antonio, definitely out of the hill country, and setting up what looks to be a very nice weekend. You asked about the weekend, and here it comes. Tony and Tamina, good to see you guys. Here it is, 7-day forecast. 73 tomorrow afternoon. And look at this, upper 40s, maybe 52 Thursday. Next couple mornings are chilly. Rain chances are best, again, Thursday afternoon. We could see some showers begin midday out west of us. It's going to be a west to east type rain progression, if you will. And then Friday, again, front half into the early afternoon. Best coverage on that 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And then a warmer, sunny weekend as we see temperatures in the morning. Looks like a really nice Sunday morning again. Last Sunday morning, were you out early? Oh, it was beautiful. Then 87 Sunday afternoon, climbing 91. We're going up the ladder as we get to Tuesday. The final weekend and final days of April already. Yay, Kim. What's going on? Stacy, Mother Nature wine coolers, apple flavor. I like it. Or maybe like the Bartles and James. Remember those? Those were the first wine coolers, weren't they? I remember when Zima came out. Listen to this, funny story. There was a friend of ours that worked at the WSFA station I worked for in Montgomery, Alabama, Kim Hendricks. She was from Texas. And when I got this job in San Antonio, 1996, she was like, you got to get me a job in Texas. She wanted to come back to Texas so bad. I'll never forget that. But she's always been in Montgomery. She married into an Alabama family. She loves it out there. She's still there today. And when her husband worked for a local bottling company, we were having a big get-together, big barbecue, and he shows up with a cooler filled with the newest, greatest drink to hit the market, and it wasn't even out yet. And he goes, guys, it's called Zima. And we were like, Zima, what's this? And it was like the first time you ever heard about it. That was like 94, maybe 95 at the latest. Yeah, Tony, it's out. It's a little above average. It's like 14 to 16 storms, about 7 to 8 hurricanes, 4 to 5 major. That's going to be Cat 3 or better. So an above average season is predicted, and we begin June 1 on hurricane season. Remember, the front half of hurricane season typically not as active as August to September. It's that mid-August to about second week of September that gets the peak in activity. Anything happening for Earth Day? Jaime, not that I know of. I really don't know. I don't know just yet. Veronica, what's going on, right? Jolly Ranchers in the Zima. That is a great idea. The watermelon? That sounds really good. That's really good. Yeah, snowing in Tennessee tonight, Jenny. Snowing in Memphis as we speak. So yeah, good looking weekend waiting for us. Hopefully some rain that we desperately need on Friday, because now stage 2 water restrictions underway. We won't get rain in to change the drought situation. So the drought will worsen, and we'll lose that picture of Godzilla I showed you. I'll be showing that again at 10 if you missed it. Washed vehicles, put a new roof on, trying everything. Tempt the gods, something else. Brandon is really going all out. We appreciate you, brother, because that's what I'm talking about, doing everything. That's a selfless act, Brandon. Let's give Brandon some thumbs up tonight. That's awesome. All right, guys, it's going to wrap it up on a Tuesday night. I love you, and you know I mean that. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you here tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. But, of course, we'll see you on Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 10. Love y'all. God bless.